Welcome to this HTML tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at the global structure of an HTML document. We'll be looking at the basic elements that form an HTML document. To follow along with this tutorial, I have my text editor opened, in which I will be typing in the global structure of an HTML document. Our first element is going to be the doc type element. This is a document declaration element. It declares our document as HTML. I'm going to head to my text editor and type in this element. Doc type HTML. This declares our document as HTML5. Our next element is going to be the HTML element. It is the root of all other elements, meaning all other elements are going to go within this HTML element. It has an opening and a closing tag. It also declares our HTML element as HTML. Let's add in the HTML element. Closing tag. Okay, let's look at our next element, which is the head element. The head element is a container of all our head elements, such as title, a page title, scripts, JavaScript, style sheets, CSS, and meta tags, which can be metadata for our web document or for search engines. Let's go ahead and add the head element. We said every other element goes within the HTML element. Okay, we are going to add our next element, which is going to be a head element. So we have to add it within the head element. Our next element is going to be the meta tag, which is going to be the charset. UTF-8. This is the character encoding of our document. Let's go ahead and add another head element, which is a very important element, the title. It has an opening tag and a closing tag. It defines our document in the web browser toolbars, the title of our document. It's also used in search engines. It's also used as a title in bookmark pages. So let's go ahead and add a title to our web document. It's a head element, so it goes within the head element. Let's save this and preview it on our browser. As you can see, nothing yet appears on our web page. But if you look at the browser bar, we have, instead of a title or the title of our web page, we are having a path to our HTML document. But what we really want here is the title of our web page or web document. So let's go back to our text editor and add the title of our document. My website. Let's save this and preview it on the browser. As you can see, this changes and gives a document now a title with my website. The title element is required for all HTML documents. So you need to always have the title in all of your HTML documents. Let's look at the last tag, which is the body tag. Okay, this element is also having an opening tag and a closing tag. This element is the body container of all the contents that is going to be displayed to our users or to our site visitors. Contents such as images, text, hyperlinks, tables, and lists. Let's go ahead and add the body element to our page. Now the body element goes after the head element. Okay, let's save this and preview it on a browser. As you can see, nothing changes. Yeah, we have the body tag in place, but we need to add something within this body tag or body element for it to be displayed on our web page. So let's go ahead and add a sentence within our body tag. Let's use a paragraph here. This is my web page. Let's save this and preview in a browser. As you can see, now we have something displayed. Everything you put within the body tag or the body element is what is being displayed on your browser screen. Let's add another text. This time let's use a div. This is my document structure. Let's save this and preview it. As you can see, it says this is my document structure. So we just created the basic structure of an HTML document, within which we have the doc type, document declaration. We have the HTML, which is the root of all our HTML elements, and it also declares our document as HTML. Then we had the head element. Within our head element, we had the meta charset, which is the character encoding of our web page. We also had the title, which defines our web page on the browser bars and also used in search engines. Then finally, we had the body element, which is a container for all our content such as text, images, links, hyperlinks. In the next HTML tutorials, we'll be talking more on other HTML elements.